All right. Good morning, and welcome to the pre-bell breakdown, episode 10. Oh, let's see if the live stream is in fact working. Let's go check X. Let's see. All right. We are live on X. Let's make sure we are live on YouTube as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on, where's the live? It says waiting. What? Let me refresh my YouTube. Oh no, there we are. We're good. All right. We're live. We're live, baby. All right. Good morning and good morning. Good morning, Matthew. What's up? What's up? Oh, let's see where the market is at this morning. Hey, if you don't have this mug, is fantastic. Look at this. It says millionaire in progress and has candlesticks on it. It's fantastic. Probably my favorite mug. Outside of, I have another one. It's an all black mug and it's in the shape of a cauldron and it's got a Harry Potter logo on it. It's probably my favorite one. So SPY is still above 670. Broke through that yesterday, came back, retested it, nice hold, push higher, and now we're sitting at 671.6 right now. So in the Sunday night live stream, we talked about this area right here at 666.8 up to 668 being resistance and having that trend line of the lower highs right here. So that area had hit in the pre-market session, rejected almost perfectly right here, pulled back down, hit this low level that I have here on the chart, pulled back up, and then end up breaking, getting the nice move upside. So that played out perfectly. Now we are at the top area of the resistance. So a little bit of resistance up here on SPY. Going into the open, I mean, I don't want to sound like a little bearish going into the open, but I kind of want to be a little bit bearish on SPY until we start clearing back above 674. You kind of have a little inverse cup and handle action going on right here. I could be completely wrong. So I know some people don't even like looking at pre-market or extended hours. Personally, I do. But you do have this little rounded top right here and this little area of consolidation. So by that, I mean cup and handle is usually bullish. So an inverse cup and handle can be a little bearish. So you have this little rounded top right here. And then you have just this little area of consolidation, right? If I can make that a little bit cleaner. So staying underneath 672.2 on SPY. I like shorts up here. And then if SPY comes back down, breaks this trend line, if it breaks underneath the 670 area, which is going to be, I mean, 670 cycle level is right there. Which I would expect a little bit of a bounce right here on a retest. But if it does break this trend line, here we go. If it does break this trend line, I would expect to move straight down to here. Now, once SPY gets to 670, then for shorts, that would be a first target downside potential bounce play if buyers do step in. off that area, confirm a little SR flip right there. If we break back underneath 670, then I think eventually we would just accept back into the range. You would see another $2 to $3 downside on SPY, falling under 668 later on. So as of right now, these are the two spots that I would be watching going into this open, is just this little area here, and then this area that's like right here. So like to see if we can continue to reject, break down, come down here, and then if we end up breaking this again, probably end up getting that $2-3 drop. If it does break above here, I would expect just to move back up into this red zone that you see right up here on every single day. I think shorts can play out again up there as risk to reward. But I mean, if we break in base above that 672.2 and we continue to put in just higher highs and higher lows, just kind of off of, we go up here, breaking base above it. I mean, we'll go back up and then see what happens by that point. If we start pushing back above 674 today on SPY, then just keep on grinding higher. Bulls still absolutely in full control. This is 100% still a bull market, and then just continue higher to new all-time highs. So going into the open again, just two things I would watch would be 672.2 and then potentially the inverse cup and handle break, which would be underneath 671.2, and then get the move down to 670. So I would just mark these three little areas right there going into the open on the SPY. Let me know in the chat what you're watching this morning. I did see something on UNH. CRM back at 255. Absolutely love it. So I long CRM yesterday on live stream. Also on the Wolf Trading X Spaces, I've traded CRM 4 freaking times. Every time CRM comes down to 250, when it comes underneath 250 and it gets inside this zone, big ass zone, this is on the larger time frame because this thing is absolutely being a pain in the balls. Just right here, right? If you go to the weekly, shows a little bit more on what I'm looking at right here. So look at all these weekly candles right here. Every time it rejects 250 and it comes back down to here to 243. All right, dips under 243 down to, it's 236, so just give or take around that 240 area. Keep on seeing buyers step in and they push it straight back up here. So it happened, it broke underneath here. This is where I started to get interested with about the second week of September. Dip back down here, retracement, pushed back up higher, came back down, right? They pushed it back up, retracement, sideways, went back up, came back down, went straight back up. And now we are trying to finally break this trend line here on CRM. So, took those calls yesterday. The 270s for November for the fourth time here. And got a nice move up into the close. So, very nice. I trimmed off when it hit 255, right when the alert went off, right here. So looking for the move above 255, go to 260. It is in a daily and weekly squeeze as of right now. Daily squeeze. Look how long this thing has been in a daily squeeze. Absolutely ridiculous. MACD has been bullish since the first week of September. Now a lot of things curling to the upside, starting to get that breakout. If you go to the weekly, it is now starting the weekly squeeze. First little red dot here on the indicator. MACD is now bullish, curling to the upside. It is just testing that 255 area in the weekly 21 EMA. which is that little orange squiggly line right here that it keeps on rejecting. It is testing it right here, right now. So I'm in 270 calls for November, looking for the breakout on CRM 260, and essentially I want to see these 270s go in the money and see that move up closer to 274, 275. So we'll see if that happens. Looks like UNH had a nice pop, a little bit of a retracement now. It went over 373, pulling back about $5 now to 368. Looking somewhat decent this morning. QQQ actually just put in a lower high in an evening star rejection, which I think looks, actually I already have it pulled up right here. So a little bit lower high, and then evening star right here, rejecting volume point of control. I think it looks good for downside. That zone right up here, that SPY, I have this big gray zone right up here of resistance. Qs actually hit the zone that I have yesterday. Hit it the first time, retraced back down to the 21, ripped straight through the zone, did an SR flip on the bottom level, came back up, went near the top of the zone, came back down, and we just chopped back and forth, hit it again pre-market, or after hours, sorry, and then pre-market had the drop down, and now just pop back up here to volume point of control. So for QQQ, looking for underneath like 611.3, probably going to come out to right there. Yeah, look at that, 611.29 is what it just marked. So if it breaks underneath 611.3, would like to see the move down to 610.60, and then after that 610 psych level. So if this continues downside, then boom, boom, boom. Again, SPY, if it continues this downside right here, then boom, boom, boom to 668. So not trying to sound like too much like a bear, but just up here near these highs, risk to reward looks good for shorts. I wouldn't be looking to start any new long positions. I think you can probably get an intraday long if you see this short invalidate. If they hold it here, if they do a break, retest right here, buyer step back in, go back up, we probably take out this high, get the push back up here, go test that equal high right here, be able to trim out some of the longs, and if we break through that, then just continue and then get new all-time highs. That's the only way I'll be looking for intraday longs. Until then, if we continue to make lower highs and reject this area and keep bringing it straight back down, then I'd be looking for shorts. Just risk to reward looks a little bit better. Someone said, is Casey's CRM calls 270s for 11/7 or later in November? My CRM calls are for November 21st. Right here. So, whoopsies. Trying to get that out of the way. Ugh. Trying to pull it up so I can show you the position right there. All right, if it loads or if it adjusts. There you go. So CRM 270 calls for November 21st, 2025. All right, those are the ones that I'm in. They popped up yesterday, just over $100 per contract gain. I bought them at 4. I trimmed them at 5. So $100 per contract, and right now they're at 470. So I had like 25%, I think was the max on it yesterday. Took some off right up there, just hitting that level again. 255 was perfect. $100 per contract gain. Absolutely going to lock in some gains there. It's beautiful for a day trade. And then still swinging some of those 270s. So see if you get continuation, or if it pulls all the way back and stops me out the rest and just go flat, and then just do it again over and over. So what trades you guys watching? You put anything in the chat? Let me see. Good morning. Any news upcoming? Just some earnings. We do have some earnings coming out. What was, 3M. That was what I wanted to check. Did 3M release their earnings? It looks like they did. Pre-market. I believe they were supposed to have released their earnings by now. I think Netflix is after market close today. I had the calendar, but I don't know where the heck I put it at. Let me see if I can find and pull it up. I know Tesla has earnings this week as well. I know a lot of people are interested in that. So before the open, yes, you have 3M and KO. Curious. For KO, 70 just hit. I'm about to be up 100%. Let's fucking go. Because I'm in $67 calls. Look, I got a screenshot the other day. I was like, watch it go to 70 and I'm going to be up 100% on this trade. Yeah, let's go. It's a nice move on KO. I've been in these runners risk-free for a minute. Everyone should have seen this chart from a while ago. But, yeah, look, I still got the rocket ship that's on here. Look at this. Drawing the arrow up. And now look where we're at. Ba-boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Just straight up, baby. Beautiful. So daily squeeze right there. Everything was curling to the upside, looking bullish. We're going to be up 100% on these runners today. This is going to be good. This is going to be fun. I'm going to start the day freaking closing out some runners for well over 100%. Oh, yes, please. Anyone take KO swings with me? So we took the KO swings down here in the $66 area. Got the pop over 67. Back tested 67 rather daily EMAs, and then boom, lift off after that. And then got continuation up near 68, 68.50. And now we have the catalyst to take us up to $70. Here, I'll pull that position up as well, just to show you guys that I'm still in it. Free trade. I'm up 75% as of yesterday at the close. There it is. KO, $67 calls for August 31st. 75%. So, at the open, we should be up nicely. Hell yeah. What else was on the radar? After close today, the only one really that I'm interested in looking at is Netflix. Tomorrow before market open, nothing crazy. Probably VRT is the only one that looks decent. It's mainly after the close. You're going to have LUV, and then you're going to have IBM, and then the big one is Tesla. So, what a move here on KO. Excited to close these runners for, it's probably going to be, it's definitely over 100%. I don't know. It could be like, you got to think. I'm up 75% on a $2.50 move, and now it just ripped another $1.50. Yeah, that's probably about right. I'm gonna say probably between 1 to 120, 100 to 120%. Gonna be my estimate. We'll see. Uh-oh. Baby down. Heard a baby go down. It's all right. There's other responsible adults to take care of those kids right now. Someone said, what about IWM? Let's go check IWM. It's at 247.6 right now. There's a gap to fill upside that it has not filled just yet from the overnight session here. the close, it did. So the closing candle at 4 o'clock is 248, and so it already closed that gap at 248. IWM, let me turn this off, is not in a squeeze on any other time frame that I really need to be worried about. Why is it saying there's an error with this one? I don't know. I don't know why it's giving me an error for that. I still think SPY and Qs look like they want to pull back a little bit here. 30-minute not looking too hot. And the hourly closed a little bit bearish. I think we'll see algo just went short SPY pre-market. I don't use my algo for pre-market sessions, but my algo just went short. So I'd imagine we're probably getting some kind of red candle right now across the board. For IWM, I think we can see a pullback down to 247. 4 hour, we are rejecting these highs from the first week of October. We drag that over. It's kind of where we're at right now. So I would say 247.18 is going to be a big spot. So I would say that can be a good target downside. Underneath that, then we're going to see the move down to 246 and then 245. It's looking like a decent short right now. Go to the 5-minute. There you can see we entered into the zone yesterday morning, pulled back, went back up, hit that level, pulled back down, came back up, hit that level, pulled back down. Pre-market hit the level 1-2 times. I mean, daggone, a good short. And coming down right here. Is this short playing out? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I should have been on the futures right now. Oh. I should have been on the futures. Oh, look at that. I gave you guys a little bit of sauce for this short. Where'd it go? Yeah. A little short. Nothing crazy so far, but looking good. Nice little move down. Nice little candle. Nice little candle. Oh. 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 Just gonna continue down like that. Oh. Oh. You guys saw the alert come on the bottom left corner of that screen for the short. Oh no. Oh, baby. Look at that. Where'd it go? Where's signal short on here? Daggone, son. Ooh, drop it, ES. Actually, that's target. That's the first target downside right there on ES. Nice. Hey, well, just look at that. KCI came in with the short, and then boom, we get a fat red candle start drilling down. Then we get a little extra continuation on this next one. There you go. Well, it looks like the chart on SPY is playing out now. We broke through that level. Let's see if it gets a continuation down to a 670. But you do have a little bit of support right here on ES at 67.69. Breaks underneath that and get to move down to 67.64. So I would expect a little bit of a bounce here on ES. So, hey, nice little short. Nothing crazy. Let's go KO. Hold it up for me. Hold up for me. So for IWM, again, it's just hitting that larger time frame zone. I would watch mark 248.2 and 246.6. Watch those two areas. You break and base back above 248, I think you can get some good continuation upside if it reclaims that area. If it doesn't instantly freaking reject when it pushes up there, and get that shooting star candle, that long upper wick. If it gets a nice break and base above that on an intraday, like 5 to 15 minute, we probably go back up and go retest some of those highs, get a good move up. If it breaks underneath 246.6, I'd say 245, 244.6 would be the target downside. So $1.60, $2 drop by that point. Overnight talk on KRKNF robotic supplier. I have no idea. I stay away from all of that craziness. Can you bring the mic closer? Like right here? Like right here? Is that close enough? I mean, what time is it? About time to jump off. I'm gonna send this post out real quick. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. We're going down and around. This is the second time I've been on live stream and a short signal came in, and like while on live stream just talking, a short signal comes in and then boom. What a candle. All right, let me go make this post real quick about KO. And that's it. Watch ticker TTD as well. I really like TTD. It's trying. We're going down, and around. Sugar, we're going down, swinging. I'm also in calls on Poet, POET, $12 calls for 2027. Also in some fun calls for CORZ, CORZ. Where is my most recent freaking... Here we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Let me send out this chart and post on KO. All right. KO above $70 target. Rocket ship emoji. Call runners were up 75% before this earnings pop. Should be over plus 100% at open. And post. Let's go. All right, let's ride. Let me go ahead and send this one out over here. It's gonna be a nice little free money. I mean, the KO call runners were already free. This is why it's fun to leave like risk-free runners. Because if they go just more and more, then heck yeah, just more money. But if, you know, those last two contracts pull back, then, you know, I'll stop them or sell them in profit wherever I feel like it. And that's it. But those last two contracts, they're free. So, I mean, if it can just keep on running, then I'm going to let it freaking run. And I mean, this was glorious. This was glorious. Someone said gold with a big move down. GLD dumping. Oh yeah, GLD's dumping. I still like GLD puts. At some point in time, I tried them, got a little bit, got stopped out the rest. We're back at 4-hour support. There's big support on gold around 385. I think once it sees underneath 385, we can start to get that move down to 377, 373. Then there's going to be a small little gap and move to fill down to 370 area. So yeah, keep that one on watch. But all right. Yeah, those are just my thoughts on SPY, Qs, and IWM. Beautiful short signal coming in, getting a nice move down here on SPY and Qs for that lower high rejection, evening star. And then again, Qs hit that level back tested rejection. And then Casey Algo said short that bad boy. We get a fat red candle and then an extra fat red candle straight to a first target there. So that was fun. Yeah, and then just a few names there. KO still running. CRM. I like TTD as well. Again, I'll be talking about more of these here shortly later on today. But yeah, that's it for me this morning. Let's have a great day of trading. Watch these two zones right here on SPY going into the day. We had that little inverse cup and handle. It did break, hit first target, and now SPY is right at that freaking level, 671.2. So as long as it stays right underneath here, I still would expect to get that move down to 670. If it bounces back up and reclaims, it's probably going to go back up and test these equal highs. So, but for the time being, this was beautiful to get that move down to here. And then ES has that level that's right here that correlates with SPY. And then if we break underneath there, just want to see that move down to right here. So far, so good. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. I think there's money to be made on both sides of this, potentially upside and downside, especially if we stay within, range-bound price action. It's going to make it very easy to scalp it back and forth. So, all right. Are we taking profits on NVIDIA? Shit's been dead. Money for, well, I don't know what you're talking about on NVIDIA. I don't have a NVIDIA position other than my equity and my shares, but my average is in the 90s, and I have locked in some profits on NVIDIA, but I still have plenty of that. For options themselves, I do not have any NVIDIA options as of right now open. So not sure what trade you're in, but just stick to your rules for the trade on why you took it. Make sure you have targets upside where you would, or I guess you imagine you're long. Make sure you have targets upside when they hit, take profits and trim accordingly. If it comes downside and it gets invalidated, make sure you cut it accordingly. So that's it for me, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and change the live stream over to the premium Discord room. I'm going to be live trading, live teaching, and just live streaming this morning and afternoon over there like I do every single day. Let's go ahead and start the day off with some nice gains on these KO runners. Go ahead and start off with a 100% trade on these runners, and then we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So I did just send out that post on KO. So getting that really, really nice move up to 670. And again, those $67 calls that went in the money, up 75%. It should be well over 100. So go ahead and I'm not holding any more of KO after that, most likely. I just wanted to see 70, honestly. It could go to 72, 73. Maybe I'll sell one and leave the other one. I guess I might as well, but I'm definitely going to be doing something on a position that's going to go 100%. So see if we get that extra little move down here on SPY, and we'll take it from there. So, all right. Peace out, guys. Appreciate everyone who tuned in to the pre-bell breakdown episode 10 this morning. If you want to come hang out with myself, thousands of other traders, myself, again, live streaming, live trading every single day, myself, and 4 other amazing trading alert analysts for options, day trade, swing trade, and futures. Come hang out in the premium Discord. You can get yourself a 7-day free trial and see if it's a place for you. Make sure you use code KCT50 on the monthly. It discounts it down from $69 to $50 a month forever and gets you locked in at a lower price. $50 a month, you just get to come hang out and hang out with a group of amazing traders and amazing community every single day, day in, day out, learning together, trading with each other, making money, going through the market through its ups and downs, and coming out green in the end. That's the way this shit rolls. So, all right. Later, guys. Premium Discord team. I'll see you guys in a minute as I change this over. Everyone else, have a great rest of your